everyone. This is your Captain, Fantastic Worlds. Welcome you back aboard the Fantastic Voyages 2. Welcome back to the Sunless Sea beneath Lovecraft Country. Okay, so yeah, I've been reading your comments and such, and they're quite interesting. So we've got a few things to think about here. So I went back over my journal and I realized that we actually have all of the officers here for telling us what they need. For example, this one says I take a clay man and an empty mirror catch box to Hunter's Keep for the next stage of the tireless mechanics, and I need him to go to Frostfound. And I gotta basically arm wrestle her with coffee. That one, I think I have to talk to the person in Heart. I have to drop up anything in Heart anyways. And sort of, if gotten closer, is that safe? Probably not, but we're living dangerously here. Yeah. I still have to like have dinner with him and get salt blessings with her, which I think I can do over in Wither or Codex. I can't remember one of the two. And I think we've completed hers. So what I'm thinking, also with the hold, we've got 14 freaking Shintalak that we're going to have to drop off for fuel, and supplies are a bit low, and the mirror catch box, we'll save that with the good doctor. Plus we've got this stuff which we need to sell or use. I think the ivory, we need to keep one for the old man who loves chess. And when I mean old man, I mean horrific abomination against all that is holy. I don't know what's holy down here. Probably he's holy and we're the profane ones. He's probably native. Okay, so meanwhile, what we should be doing... Let's get that. Okay, we got pause. Good. Well, we need to go down here for the polythreme for the clay man we're going to need for the tireless mechanic, and I need to stop at Connor's Heart and Con's Shadow to refuel and drop off, I think, the prisoner's honey is what we need here. So yeah, let's get started. All right, everyone. And out. Okay, try not to look suspicious, which means basically do nothing, I guess. That's the thing about totalitarian governments. They're just no fun. You go around and doing things, everybody's afraid you're going to overthrow the dictator. I mean, yeah, we probably could if we probably would if we could, but that's a kind of expensive hobby to have. All right, so we'll drop over here at the Heart, and then we'll run over to the. I think we got more than enough. We may have to turn off the light. This is pretty well lit. I don't think we have an issue here. And boom. So yeah. All right, so speak to sages. We need Parabola Lenin, 5 secrets, and a watchful curio. Okay, we can get the watchful curio easy enough. And yeah, I'm not going to hire him with too much cash. Anyways, back to Con's Heart. Commercial license. Right, we're doing that by selling coffee to the cons. We got to do that. Wander, no purchase fuel, purchase supply, pay bill. Yes, there's what we needed. Let's go. Prisoner's honey. Excellent. You've lost 1 prisoner's honey, which is 1 more space in the cargo. Whispers in the shadows. Your note needs you, and you've gone to cautious contacts level 2 of Con's Heart. Excellent. Let's try to get our rep back for being a spy, shall we? Find out what our spies need. They need more honey. Well, I guess we're getting more honey from London. We got to go back there eventually sometime. Anyways, anything else we might need? I guess we're doing a whole drug addiction thing, because that's just the red honey that you use in order to dispersed among regular honey or something else. I don't think they actually have beehives down here, but yeah, they dilute it, so it's just a little bit of the crazy that we've got the Mistress of Cages down there doing. Okay, so yeah, only 54% chance of generating a port report. We're not doing that. So yeah, I think we're done here. There's nothing we can buy at the moment, so heading over to the Con's Shadow, which is actually my preference. Give me the people who will be upfront about the fact that they're thieves and murderers. Because government's just the one, thieves and murderers who don't like to admit they're doing bad things. It's bad for business. A bunch of cutthroats who say that they'll stab you for your boots. Yeah, you can, at least you know where you stand with them. Right, of course. Yeah, fuel's a little low. There is moderate, so we'll keep it off for now. There will be no shore leave in here. So I'm thinking from here, we're going to head north and see if we can find Frostfound, whatever it's called. Plus, we might check out the, I was told there was a port in the that area I bypassed, the gates of something or other. What was it called again? Pause. Avid Horizon. A little weird, but okay. Alright. Doing Monster Hunter Gathering. Oh! There's nothing unusual here, of course. Most nights half the shadows hunch plots over cheap wine and old insults, but who is that officer in the crowd? Hey, what we got here? The usual diatribes. The haunted doctor stands listening in rapt attention, his remaining eye closed. On stage, made from tables and upturned chairs, an attractive young man and woman take turns raging against injustice and talking the glorious day when London and Conite and all others who dare to elevate themselves above others will face their reckoning. The irony, as ever, is lost, because essentially that's what they want to do. They want to be the ones to determine what the government is, because they think they can do it so much better. Ah, youth. Once the meeting ends, he hurries over to thank you, glowing with second-hand fervor. I have missed this, said the doctor, something strange taking over his face. If you didn't know better, you'd say it was a smile. He heads over to the young woman to try it out, renewed purpose in his style. You have lost haunted doctor. He is different. He's now the determined doctor. Let's see what that means. All right. Parts 9, pages 3. That is not bad. Well, we probably want to go to our combat system at the moment. So, yeah, chief engineer. Let's get rival. That's what I'm going to call her, by the way. Let's get rival there. You've got everybody else is in their shooty position, except here's 2 hearts 4, pages 2, pages 3, hearts 6. The only thing he gives me is additional mirrors, which is okay. -1, 2 mirrors. It's a little bit faster, I suppose. Let's get you over there, right? Yeah, what do we have to do with you, anyways? Dying, strange catch. Alright, we can do that. Yeah, how many secrets do we have, anyways? Ooh, 17. We should really start putting some points into that. Question is, yeah, definitely Bales. Bales and hearts, I guess. So, yeah, let's bring it down to 10. So, let's do 2 hearts. Live there. Lift your hand to the fool. Open your eyes. The outcast has Gnostic secrets of profound culinary import to impart. Even its lesser revelations are enough to touch your dreams. Gnosticism, I cannot get away with it. Away from it, I mean. Dreams of dread of drowning. Perhaps fortunately get so excited when it talks about the greater revelations that you don't have any idea what the hell's going on. Lost 1 secret, gained 1 terror. Now have 1 fragment. Interesting. Might want to go with somebody else next time. How about you? Let's, no, we're not doing the father thing. Increase hearts. Okay, so yeah, she's probably the best bet here. 1 terror, 1 fragment kind of thing. Alright, we can deal with that. 15 remaining. Let's say we put 3 into mirrors, which means we definitely want to talk to you. Alright, cool. And it's nothing additional to it. And 2 and 3. Okay, cool. Alright, Veils is probably going to be the last one. And how many secrets do we have left? 12, so we'll put 2 into here. Wish I could put more into pages, but I don't think I know if you can do that or not. Right, so, that's done. Shops. Okay, so we're going to need fuel. Like, a lot of it. And we can get this to 32, bring supplies up to 8. Okay, and we'll just get 2 more fuels. Mirror box full of very angry snakes. I think that's what we're supposed to be getting in the end, but let's get this going. And I think, yeah, we're not going to be doing anything else here. Can't sell the Stygian Army worth a damn. Alright, so let's go. Northward bound it is. Oh no, spy. Oh, god damn you. Were it not for a single envelope sitting face up instead of down on your desk, you might not have been able to search every cabin. Slip to the net. The crew is not informed the precise reason for the search. They stare at each other suspiciously. Good. Next time, perhaps they'll be more alert. Failed and challenge. Ah, gods. Now I'm upset. That son of a bitch is going to be tearing apart at our, oh no. Let's not say we didn't, alright? I really don't want to get involved in a combat with somebody's navy. Okay, so we're good, we're good. Right then. Just head north for a bit. always wondered if you can follow these to go anywhere. Wolf. Taman. I don't know what Taman is. Oh great, another one. They're not hostile. Now I better stay out of the light if you want to avoid being noticed. Ah, excellent. Hopefully we'll hit Con Shadow. We'll have to hit Con Shadow on the way back, so we'll grab some curios if we got the space for it. Palmer's Breach. There's Brimstone on the air. We've moved another tile, basically. Alright, hold on. Mount Palmerston. I think I remember that from an early request. Palmerston's over here, so we're en route. Don't know if it's where you want to be, but it's a place, so we're going there. Discovered Port Palmerston. Well, that wasn't too far off. Okay, so hopefully nice volcano. At least you know what the mountain is. Ambrose Point. Logan's Maw. Oh yeah, we're just rolling in the fragments here. Right, go up to the road to hell is the babe. Okay, we're not doing that. Brimstone, always Brimstone. Sullen lights glow green at the jetty's edge. Behind the port buildings, the island is knee-deep in ash. There are ruins here and there of houses destroyed by fire. Far above, the mountain's top flickers red just for an instant. Explore the island. Tangles of thorn scrub climb the rocky shores of the volcano. There are ruins here and there of houses destroyed by fire. Engage an officer, the merciless Modusot. Oh yeah, you will do nicely. So first officer increases veil hearts and iron. Not bad. I need a ship, dear heart, and rather flattered you need me. We'll need 5 bales of parabola linen. Need a lot of that. Chat to the port folk by the Brimstone Convention. There's a revolution in hell, and the aristocracy of devils fled here. Here they plot in exile. Shrug and a cruise. They don't do us any harm. They stay up there, and we stay down here. If hell's fighting itself, that's good for us all, isn't it? Well, yeah, usually. Dig among the ruins. Perhaps the villagers left valuables behind. You can pick over the remains. And burn 2 supplies, though. Suppose we can check. Running water. Fresh water. A welcome sound. Resupply, but stay away from the stream. Trees rarely attack. Fish, as any sailor know, are chancier. A quiet hollow. A stream of sweet dark water. A grove of parasynthetic fruit trees. I know what that means. It's not great. Basically, it means they've got a vascular system, like with blood. Bile is heavy with symbiotic fungus. Fish in the stream. Now and then, the lazy, menacing ripples disturb the surface. There is more than there in sticklebacks. Stay away from the water. We lost 1 tower, we gained 1 supply. A tranquil hour, just gathering the lumpy sweets, tasting stuff from the trees, and refilling your water casks. Best mark the spot. Alright. So, 1 quick supply, which is good. Can't do that, and I don't think we want to dig among the ruins. It's going to blow our supplies, and we are in a longer thing. Okay, perhaps not, and we don't have the going up. We'd need something away to import to do that. So in any case, shops. Yep, that's what I thought. Ooh, we can buy double dome dice. Well, the question is, daily bread, supplies. Oof. Sell for 11. Okay, zoop. God. You know what that is? The ambiguous Eloth. Double dome dice, fuel. Fuel's cheap. Gotta make this one in mind. It's cheaper than the, Con Shadow. Anyways. Oh, while we're here, we might as well. Alright, let's launch. I believe, pause for a moment. Okay, so Mount Parmesan, so what we're looking for is probably over here. We'll basically hit the horizon and head right a moment. So, let's launch. Love those specs. I know they're pretty simple, but oh god, here we go. Wait, it's a Corsair. I don't have anything to worry about. You're actually an enemy. I mean, on your 6, actually. Should we? Alright, guess we are. Guess those. Oops, overshot there for a moment. Playing turret here. Ooh, got hit that one. And you miss. Good. Oof, that's a heavy hit. Get in there. Ooh, well, we're doing okay here, I think. Actually, yeah, if we back up a bit, we're going to be in his range. We'll hopefully be out of his range, but still in our range. Probably wasn't necessary, but, you know, me, I'm kind of like that. Ooh, suffered 0 damage. 0 damage. Just staggering us? Oh, we lost 2 people, though. That's not great. Investigate the hold. The ship is yours. What are you going to do with her? What do you take? Cast your curiosities. Oilskin packet. Ah. Red log. A little flat stab book bound with red ribbon. If the cover reads the log of the duck. Did somebody lost captain purchase it in the far bazaars of the colony? It's not that far. Okay, well, that happened. Pick up supplies again. We'll have to, so basically it was a light ship designed to take out part of our crew, so we'll be able to replace our peeps. I'm going to get too far into the ice here. What do I do for my crew? No islands, okay. So I know... Oh, right. Probably turn that on. The hell? Yeah, this... Teneb? Ooh, okay. Frostfound, got it. There we go. Found what we're looking for. Thank you for pointing out the bad thing. So useful. Now that's definitely going to be like an ancient cathedral full of horror-worshipping cultists. Or business people, just as bad. Distant bells. Is that just random, or does it mean we're near a port? Doddard's Haven. Alright, so we got a navigator. We need to help with their personal issues here. Sigh. Towers and ramps and galleries and stairs of ice raised and spun like an architect's honey dream. No spider ever wove so complex a web. The towers are utterly pristine, untouched by human life, but a pitiable encampment squats by the dock. Take tea with squatters at the dock. Some of them wear the robes of the Irimi riddle fishers. Some look like withering folk, but either more ragged. These seem to be more practical than either of these people. The squatters are at the castle. They avoid enter Log Town. No more than 20. Unlock with mirrors 50. Should not enter Frostfound without a good reason. The long flight of steps that rises glistening to the sheer tower. There is no door. Your reflection hangs in the cloudy sky. We have the mirrors, but we need 20, less than 20. Show the squatters your navigator's sigil. A plucky researcher recognizes. I know it well. I can show you, but the way isn't easy. It will not take anyone frail. You'll need ropes, crampons, skins, tents, and I'd rather want paying, of course. My bureaucrary is wearing rather thin. We have noons, no more than 1. We have 1. We have unlocked with unlocked artifacts 1. We have 5 supplies. It's going to be rough, but we'll do it. Gods. What are the squatters up to? Get the port report first. Not all Irimi are withering. There's the odd researcher, the occasional deranged ice sculptor, now and then a very cold, very sad, rubbery man. But for the most part, the atmosphere of friendly rivalry engages. Okay, so we need... Oh god, where the hell... We're going to have to check the map here, because... we need to get right back to non-shadow immediately before we starve to death. It's going to be a bit of a rush. Or back to Palmerston. That's actually easier. We cut through here. It's going to be a little bit of a pain. We'll grab 2 supplies and then head down to Karn's Shadow. Okay, that's going to be our best bet, I think. We can get this filled in as well and drop down through here. Okay, but if we're going to do that, we need to get it done. I'll ask about the castle first. If you can enter, you should not. We get enthusiasts here from time to time. Yes, you might be able to enter the castle before the appointed time. You might even find something of value there, but you'd be despoiling sacred ground, my friend. It would take your stories from you. It would take your essence, yourself, and you survive that, you'll likely anger the gods of the sea. Yes, they're real as the corridors of Frostfound are. Stay away, my friends. You know, I'm inclined to listen to them. The sigil? All right. He didn't exaggerate. The ice is slick as an oiled mirror. You need pitons and spiked boots to navigate the slopes, and a misplaced foot will send you great chunks of it thundering into the thirsty sea. The air bites like a bound shark. Your face is numb, your fingers stiff, your throat raw. The climb takes you around a sheer white cliff, the waters below swimming with shards of razored ice. At last, a frozen ledge. A vertical sheet of ice rises before you, reflective as a conjurer's glass. Engraved upon it 20 feet high is a navigator's sigil. Impressive, isn't it? The researcher says, dropping his pack. It's one of the old accords between Wither and Irem. It means almost never remembered. Your navigator approaches it warily. The sigil on his temple sparks with blue fire. He reaches out, his fingers touching those of his reflection in the ice, and his reflection lunges forward, whispering something in his ear. That would be something to see, actually. I know there are no graphics here, but that'd be cool to watch. Navigator crumples into the snow. Oh, the plucky researcher says, damn, we're going to have the devil of time getting him back to the ship. You do, but you manage it. Back in your cozy cabin, you imbibe mulled rum. Will you never be warm again? Speak to your sigil-ridden navigator, learn what happened. Okay, lost artifacts, lost that. You now have 2 wounds, 3 will die. We need to head back. Severely. Okay, we'll do the talking bit, and then probably break off. How long have we been doing this? Yeah, 21 minutes. So let's just finish this off, and we'll... Okay, speak to. The ship's surgeon finds you. He's awake, and he's asking for you. The old navigator has slept since you collapsed in the fountain ice. He needs a doctor aboard. You need to make port with something else. So, yeah. We have to talk to him again. So, first things first is we need to get all the way... We need to get back to the... hang on. Mount Palmerston immediately. I mean, it's a little closer. Yeah, let's just go to Mount Palmerston. It's going to be expensive to buy a couple supplies there to get back to Con Shadow, but it's probably going to be worth it. And let's just get that done. I don't want to leave that hanging. Don't want them to mutiny because they get hungry. I want them to know that we're thinking of them, lovingly thinking of them as my dependable and expendable crew. Yeah, I'm trying to, another vortex. I'm trying to, save the fuel when we go through these lights. These little things that just add up over time. Okay, so we should get there just as soon as we're about to resort to cannibalism. It's a Alexis Kennedy game. It's gonna have cannibalism. Make of that what you will. Alright, so... God, what now? No time to deal with you. Okay, hang on. Sleep. This will heal a wound, but I need 1 supply. This will reduce your terror, but occasionally injure you further. Nope, we're gonna head right in. Okay, so what we need to do immediately is buy some supplies. Just a bit. Okay, next we're gonna have to talk to our officers. Let's get that knocked out. He's awake and asking for you. New purpose. His sigil groaned. It reaches down to his cheek now. The skin it marks is pitted and gray. Captain, the ice told me. The sigil's reflection was its opposite, or inverse. It doesn't matter. We must go north. North and north and north. To avid horizon. To void's approach. Well, that sounds ominous. He struggles to rise. Where are my charts? My compass? My sounding line? Okay, so we're going to go... I'm not Wistful Devilist, somebody reminded me. We'll go there eventually, but let me get this part done. Anyways, since we've kind of got this knocked out. Alright, I'm gonna do some thinking. Hang on. Okay, we are back. Alright, so we got a couple things to do here. One, we need to resupply. And this is actually cheaper than we're going to get it anywhere else except London or the surface, so yeah. Let's pop in 3 of those, and fuel-wise. Yeah, let's just fill the rest of the fuel. Now, we are actually going to go up the crater. They say the road to hell is paved with good intentions, but the road to Brimstone Convention is paved with cinders. Up the road. Do they admit visitors to the Brimstone Convention? Probably not, but you never know, they might sell tickets. Look down, you'll see the port Palmerston like a toy, and ruins like gravel. You've come far. And Volcano's comb still rears above you. Rest a little before you go to the last half mile. An occurrence. Your objective. Encounters with the wistful devil-esque quality is now won. You found a little cottage by the gate. The road to the crater ends at a brass gate, appropriate, in this crater wall. Beside it stands an oddly charming little cottage. It's thrown together from pumice and basalt, but it features honeysuckle. I like honeysuckle. Equally charming devilish in a tea gown, well, compared to the sisters. The greatest evils have been the ones that invited us to tea. Leans against the cottage wall, twirling a parasol and fanning herself. I am the guardian of this place, she remarks languidly. You may not pass, but can I offer you a cup of Armarilla tea? Tea with an eminence. Armarillaria. That's not one of the poisonous ones, is it? You're pretty sure it's not. Alright, let's do semi-poisonous tea, shall we? No doubt she'd be less pleasant if you tried to break down that gate, but just now she's a courteous, soft-spoken woman in a tea gown. The tea is hot and nutty and rather pleasant. She asks you about your voyages. She is desperate for news of London, of its mists, its nights, its sick, its poor, its fires. She tactfully turns aside questions about the convention, but she shares some of the secrets underneath. Come and see me again, she says, next time you're here. She shrugs gracefully. Bring me a present if you like. Okay, occurrence for now. Quality is now 20. We've taken tea. That's all, and we gained 60 fragments. That was kind of them. Anyways, let's, we want to dig among the ruins. We need to burn 2 supplies to do that. Let's do it anyways. Yep. Okay, a cellar full of bones. How many of them died down here? You could bury them all in ash, but they're so choked and jumbled, you might as well leave them down below. The whole island is the unholiest imaginable ground anyways. At least you have souvenirs. 3 grinning skulls and a carven cooking cross. We lost 2 supplies, 1 outlandish artifact, 1 memory of distant shores, and 10 terror and 3 lamentable regrets. Okay, we did some good looting, but we'll need to replace those. Alright, cash-wise, we're kind of burning a lot here. Let's head over to the gateway and, I guess, the end of our navigator. Let's, not get involved, okay? Alright, so heading out. Yeah, the avid horizon will not be that far away, which is good. Back with the icebergs. Devil-made bread, isn't that great? Yum, yum, yum. Yum, 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 yum. Okay, so... Okay, then. Okay, no islands, and apparently there's this, whatever it is. Okay. Void's Approach, they call it. Yeah, that's just great. Sounds cool. I'm sure everything will be fine. Alright, so open the high gate. We cannot do this. Look into the stars. Doesn't sound smart. Gather intelligence. The stillness is of itself is of interest to the admirably. It is not impossible someone foolish might attempt to open the gate. It is not inconceivable that it might open from the other side, and then what? Your journey here may attract the attention of a certain crimson patron. Return to your port report to the admiralty to unlock a new story. Great. More stuff. Okay, you heard a story, the ice by the gate's edge. There's a whisper about a hunting quest and a final revenge. Huh, okay. Yes, this is what the rumors meant. A hunter frozen in the ice, hands contorted to claws, mouth agape. With her left hand, she had plucked her own eye from the socket. It lies very close to the surface of the ice. Now, this was the end of somebody's story, an unpleasant end. If the stories are true, there is a dark virtue in that eye. Take it then, but perhaps you should put it in a jar. We now have one hunter's eye and lost 77 fragments. What the hell does that mean? Wait, what? Eat the flesh of the deep lurkers and the eyes will change? Okay, I guess we'll be holding on to that for a while. But let's lead the sigil-ridden navigator to a certain dock pillar. Scraps of paper, stiff with northern frost, are stuffed into its cracks. Alright. Unforgiven. A message is carved into the wood. If you wish to return to London, if you seek the forgiveness of the Empress, if you will sacrifice all to make amends, record your name in crime. Your navigator hunts through the slips of paper. They are a library of villains and villainy. Here are murderers, betrayals, treasons, and perjuries. He stops, stares at one, pulls it free. This is mine, he says. I wrote this. It is a confession. Beneath, in a more recent and less careful letter, he has cemented a note. You did not answer. If I cannot be forgiven, then I will forget. The Chapel of Lights will help me for a price. He laughs wildly. Twice. I paid them twice. Once to take my memories, and once to guide me back to them. His laughter deepens to hysteria. 2 crewmen help drag him to your ship. Speak to your navigator on board to hear his confessions. You've lost one strategic... What? How did I lose strategic information? How did you loot... Captain, may I speak to you in private? Kent's voice is dull. His sigil throbs, red as embers in the neathy gloom. His forgotten crime. He hands you his confession, retrieved from the void's approach. Please read. To whom it may concern. First page. I hereby record my full and honest confession in the hopes of absolution in her enduring majesty's service. In May, my brother and I took service in the Bonnie Swan. He as boatswain, and I as navigator. The captain, Swinburne, was a good man but ambitious. When we reached King's Eater Castle, which I think is that castle with the glowy murder galleons in the southeast corner, our supplies were low, but we pressed on hopes of finding land. There was none. Speak to your sigil-ridden navigator. Here is confession. On the second page, okay, this is going to be cannibalism, isn't it? Our stores are nearly depleted. We turned back, and here I committed the first of my crimes. I mistook my readings and set a bad course. For days we steamed northwest, not west, into the empty dark. Our supplies ran out, and there was still no sign of port. Hunger set in, what knows Zebat? And terror, and what I pray was madness. Ravening, desperate, raving, we agreed to draw lots, with the loser giving up life and flesh so the others could go on. Ah, it's Alexis Kennedy's signature cannibalism. Okay. The first of us to draw the short star was the captain. The second was my brother. My dear solemn, solid Richard, there were more after. 7 times we drew. 7 are... You know, you could have volunteered. This is bothering you so much. Number went into the pot, and not a one of them went quietly. Those of us who made it back to port swore to never speak of our crime, but one of us, someone with a keener conscience than mine, confessed. I fled the noose to Z again. I regret it all. I will do anything, please. Here he scribbled his later note for when the Admiralty failed to select him for absolution through service. You did not answer. If I cannot be forgiven. Okay, we got that part right. His eyes meet yours when you look up from the page. They are dull as old iron. I am done, Mumble. I am done. I have one last thing to ask of you. The truth has broken him. He buries his parting ways. He buries his hand in his face. Even if I could remember, I would not want to. But it's only a matter of time until this, he runs a finger over his sigil, takes something I can't do without. Maybe I will forget how to breathe, or which way is north. Perhaps I will strand us at all at Z again. That's okay. I took you off the roster. She's doing much better. And the oath of silence and straws in the dark. Be rid of me, Mumble. Put me ashore where I can be forgotten. Your sigil navigator wishes to retire. Speak with him to learn where he might find peace. Ask him where he would like to disembark. Leave me on Codex, where my silence won't be questioned, or on the Empire of Hands, where no one will care. Okay. You have choices. You have heard that the mute exiles in Codex reward anyone who brings them a new initiate. They pay with secrets of fire. Iron, I'm guessing. There will be no compensation from the apes of Port Stanton, but your navigator offers to leave you his tools, charts, and notebooks in return for his passage. Abandon your navigator Codex to earn a valuable item, or at Port Stanton in the Empire of Hands for a lesser reward but an increase in your mirrors. Or perhaps there is another less pleasant option. I think we're going to do it at Codex. I was planning on going there anyways, so we're not doing the star thing. That freaks me out a bit. So, yeah. Codex is. All aboard. We'll stop over the Chapel of Lights and drop off. We shall drop him off. Codex F. The hell is that? I don't want to know. No, 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 no. I think that's the thing that killed us before, which means we are definitely booking it. Okay, we're skipping the chapel for a bit. Seems a little inhospitable at the moment. Luckily, we've got the fuel and supplies to make it further. Some days it's not worth dealing with the Eldritch Abominations. That's usually most days, but sometimes you don't get to say no. Strange we took all the secrets from the Deviless and we used them to get... She must have been the one who told us about the eyeball. Oh, track down the spy. Spy walks the ships, they're good, they're very good. Were it not for a single envelope sitting face opposite of down on your desk, they might never be found. Track down the spy, search every cabin, open every box. Ah, crew is not informed of the precise reason for the search. They stare at each other suspiciously. Good. Next time, perhaps even more alert. We've lost one move. Okay, we're not going to be doing any. We're not going to be doing anything major with intelligence until we get that bastard. Yeah. Well, maybe it's the Sigil Bridge and Navigator. Maybe we're going to get lucky. The Z-Beast. No, it's a rock. Okay. Yeah, probably should go around the abyss, not through it. Good thing about keeping charts. Wait, it's not anything really. I thought it was one of the vortexes. Nope. Stormbones. St. Elga sends his fire to sell on the dance on the deck. Very well, we see the great light of Ragged Crow. I know, it just doesn't seem to be doing anything for us. It's not like a dock or anything. Terror is a bit high. 61. You're far from lighter hope. Terror is increasing rapidly. Yay! Oh, right. Probably should turn that back on. Could be the problem. Maybe, you know. Anyways, we'll be heading from Codex to swiftly in the north. We'll drop you off. You can decide how you want. You can just sit there and feel sorry for yourself for the rest of your life. I really saw the point of Exile. Okay, so you did cannibalism. It's, you know, not like anybody else has never done cannibalism. Some people actually got superpowers from it. See the film Ravenous, by the way. Wonderful Guy Pearce film. Actually, pre-Memento. Robert De Niro, I think, played an interesting character in that one. Definitely has an interesting take on some native myths. Not totally inappropriate either, which is a nice change. Although, granted, I think it was too much of a... I don't know what you would call it, kind of spin. Alright, Codex it is. Alright, so hopefully with some food on the way. Allow your navigator to join the mute exiles. The stones of Codex crawl sigil. Your navigator steps onto the enfolding silence of the glum gray shore. His tattoo shivers like a nesting gull. Go, boy. Goodbye. One of the mute exiles brings him a loaf of brown algae bread. The other gives him a chipped jug of water. The navigator does not thank you or say goodbye. From the moment he sets foot in the isle, he does not speak at all. But he takes your hand in his briefly before turning to the exile's cave. As you leave, one of the exiles tugs at your sleeve. He gives you an unmarked stone the size of a church Bible, produces a chisel and hammer from his robe, and strikes the stone 3 times. It splits in half. Inside, a sigil the color of quartz glistens, trapped in stone like fossil. The exile gestures you to take it. You no longer have him. He has joined the mute exiles, and we have one searing enigma. Okay, cool. Compile the report. We now have it. The report. Offer the shivering monkeys a lamentable relic. They will lay it before their mournful shrine. In exchange, they will offer Z-stained log boots from battered chest. You know what? Let's do it. We got a bunch of these. Lost. The irritable monkey snatches the relic and cradles it to the matted fur of its chest. Another, from the cautious distance, flings 3 log books at you, one after the other. Each is filled with scientific field notes. This one of Z-soundings, the other of anglo-crab behavior, this one cataloging the fossilized sigils of Codex. Lost 1 relic, gained 3 logs. We can do that. We're not going to be dealing with the monster, because I'm not spending the sigil for that yet, because I don't know what to do with them. I think we have a shop, do we? Oh, we do. Alright, so it's a bit pricey. Yeah, we'll grab 1 for the moment. Okay, so that's done. Alright, so where are we going? Wither. I think we're going to get the Salt's Blessing there if we're lucky. Why am I moving slowly? Because I want that light to come back on before I get there. Problem is these short distances. Oh, come on. I guess we will not have a chance. Ah, it did work. Thank goodness. Just don't hit anything now. Alright, the house of the question. Whither? Explore the town, gather intelligence first, get the port report. Shore leave? Adequate beer, I'm good. I think we'll be fine. Whither is a quiet, chilly town of gray stone and closed courtyards. The people are neither exactly unfriendly nor exactly hospitable. They have the irritating habit of answering a question with a cancer. Here and there are odd sights tucked away. Let's go for it. I'll walk by the shore. The black Z whispers on the beach. Another soft sound is audible above the waves. A woman on the iridescent green ground waves vaguely from a rock near the shore. Sorrowful sighs wave across the water from you. Are you an idiot castaway, a mermaid? Of course not. Mermaids are preposterous myth. She's probably a pirate or a drowndie or someone's Leah Feral aunt. Yeah, we're gonna avoid them. She waves languidly as you move down the beach. A ghost? An eccentric bather? You'll never know. Yeah, we'll have gained one memory. I'm good. I'm good. Okay, so it is. The walls around Salt Shrine are written over with tales. Bring it a story. So it's going to cost us 10 echoes, 1 Z story, 1 secret, and boom. Okay, the words sink into silence like stones into quicksand. The initiate listens, eyes closed, committing every dandy-healed memory. Leave now. If you see where I write your story, you won't worse kind of luck. We have the attention. We lost 10 echoes, 1 secret, and 1 Z story. So, let's speak to her. Ridden Salt, the Carnian exile invites you to her cabin for dinner. We need to discuss a certain direction, she informs you. A brisk dinner. I am persona non grata in Port Cartolane, the exile remarks. I was too close to the new sequence in the machine. I have repented of that now, but I'll never go home. She leans closer. Salt song, she whispers. I hear it on the wind, the way east, the horizon's road. Will you east, my captain? Will you take me with you? Z is wide, but always returning home. East, the horizon where the god Salt watches, far and chilly. London is your home. Z is my only stone? You are a Z captain, the old black ocean under the world's 100 ports. You'll live and die there. I cannot rest until I cross last ocean. I'm gonna go with the last one. Destiny is destiny, she says softly. You are the captain I would choose to follow across the Z. If the time comes for you to claim your burning name, speak with me again. I cannot enter the name's prison, but not anymore. She taps her glasses. Perhaps you can see. You answered the exile's question. Right, cool. Think about the name's prison. How will you breach it when you find it? Letters, the name which burns in northern zero. You must have mastered the map, she said softly. Entered into the house of every power. You'll need to bring a burning truth to match the burning name. I think we have the searing enigma. At last, Salt's song. Should we go back in? Ah, we can't do it again, unfortunately. Alright, so, yeah. Okay. Oh, we gotta do the shops. Mutter salt. Oh god, yes. I think one of you needs mutter salt. Who is it? You? Mutter salt, supplies? Yeah, it's you. We can go. Alright, cool. Where's supplies? Buy 1 for 2 Tales of Terror. Okay, that won't be an issue, but right now we need to buy mutter salt. How many do we have? I don't know how many we have. Secrets. These stories. It's only afford 1. We need a bunch of it. So let's do her first. I think we can do her. Not a great way of saying it, mind you. Let's see what else we need, if anything. That and supply, we should be fine. We'll have to burn some supplies. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. In any case, let's buy the mutter salt. Alright, so now let's talk to her. Invite her dinner with you for a light meal of sea lily soup and whale cheese with a glass of surface cordial. Oh, that must be pricey. The brisk campaigns taste are expensive. The mood of salt ensures that the conversation waits until after dinner coffee. A certain reserve. Medicines. Practices, techniques, knowledge. I met Z to learn. It's not as if I don't mean to be discourteous, but you don't pay well, not compared to the Empress. To learn, then, there is a particular urgency, but she checks herself. It's unusual to see her discomposed. But here she is. She searches for words, reconsiders what she has to say, and leaves shortly thereafter, but she smiles and claps you on the shoulder as she passes. You pass, crack the reserve, gain one lost supply, gain 1 heart. Don't know what that means. Sit down, I'll be with you in a moment. Increase hearts. Okay, well that happened. Shops, let's see. Don't need fuel. So, how many sea stories do we have? I mean, Tales of Terror do we have? 16? Yeah, we're good. I can actually... What we're looking at? 12. Yeah, we can actually bring it down to 10. That's usually where I stand. So yeah. Doesn't cost us anything except talking a lot. Oh, we could sell it for Tales of Terror. That's actually interesting. I think I have to save at least 1, but... do it. A little weird, but there we go. Like I said, it's strange, but we're doing strange things. Anyways, where are we in all of this? Yeah, we're going to hold off. I'm going to do some thoughts about what we're going to do next. Hang on. Okay, so we are in fact back, and I have plans. Now, my primary plan is that we're going to head to Vanderblight and then back to Fallen London. But I have been doing some perusing of my journal, which, I probably should be doing more often, mind you. And I noticed a few things. Like, I was checking on the sea's attention, which, Gods of the Sea, which I know we got Salt here, Stone's attention, but we can also get Storm's attention, which we will probably try at some point. But we know Live Specimen and a cask of mushroom wine. So the Live Specimen, we can get that a number of ways. I'm not going to pay the full 500 at this time. But more importantly, I didn't even realize that underneath all of this, let's see, objectives. Yeah, the cheery man decided that to plotline, apparently you got killed. He didn't. When we brought back the letter, he considered it a failure, so he no longer wants to work with us. So essentially, we're just working with his. So we're just selling sunlight to his companion. But yeah. There's the Sphinx. They still actually haven't retrieved intrigue information from the Empire of Hands. I think that's been like since episode 3, which is kind of embarrassing. And yeah, but it is nice that I can double check around here. I mean, I haven't done anything about the Tomb Scholars, which is odd. And also, maybe we'll found Estival as a Sunlight Kingdom kind of vacation spot down here. I can't imagine it wouldn't be popular. But yeah, in any case, let's head back. We are currently looking at about, 6 supply, 7 supply, Shintalak. We'll sell these 2 off, keep that for our dude. And the mirror catch box, of course, will be necessary for our next upload. So that's, or we can fill it full of snakes, but we need to get the Clayman first. But we must, as we say, do these things 1 step at a time. Now, we'll come back, we get some mood or salt when we have enough, Z stories. Or how many do we have? I think we're like down to next to nothing. Let's see. Ooh, Z stories. No, that's intriguing snippets. Yeah. It's down here somewhere. Red logs. There we are. Just 1. That's why I couldn't find it. Have a number attached. So yeah, we need to get a bunch of those. And I think we'll get 1 on the way back. So, let's launch. Oops, I forgot 1 thing. Silly me. Yeah, I realized that we have 13 stories, so we're gonna do, we sold some Stitchinelli, so we're gonna buy 1 more supply. Just because it's, again, I mentioned, like, we just take off, I get the, oh, shite. We're gonna have trouble here, because I think we're heading straight down, if we can. Not heading back the way we came. I think there's a narrow straight here. Ship's almost at 50%, so I don't know how much damage that thing can do to us, so we're going to avoid it for now. Alright, I think we're okay. Terror is a bit high, by the way. Good thing we got that supply, we just ate it. Say goodbye to the Navigator. He's going to be sitting on a rock for the next 30 years, feeling sorry for himself. Cannibalism. I mean, I suppose I should be more attuned to his misery there, but considering... Lexus Kenny universe, you're going to be eating human flesh at some point. It's a tactic. Oh boy, for me, it's even a tactic for me in Cultist Simulator. I can get my cultists to eat investigators I've had killed. This claims part of the initiation to show how determined they are to join my cause. Well, it definitely weeds out the amateurs. It's okay. Let's see, we're getting close. Yep, we're running course for Vanderblight. Easier to... Oh, okay, cool. I guess we'll kill you if you get too close. I mean, it's a thing. You want to stay out there? That's fine. I'm not going to go crazy about it. I have the luxury of affording mercy. Not all do. Alright, so quick thing is that we're going to have to either the gossip and do we want to reducing terror 60 echoes? Nah, we're good. I think and shops. Actually we could, although temples sell, we don't have any recent news, can't sell that, it's a good thing to know. We'll sell 2 of the mysteries of distant shores, just because I usually don't keep things above 10, so that's just going to give us a little cash back. Not much, mind you. 15, there's no way I was hauling a colonist around that far. Alright then, so business is done here. Wrapped up a couple of stories for you guys to enjoy. Now we're heading south. The Horned Man Stag, which can be a death god, by the way. Oh, whoops. I was afraid there wouldn't be a point here, but there is a channel, so we're good. It is as I remembered. Too bad about the recent news. We must have used it up. I was hoping to trade in for a Z story, because we're going to need those. Got it leak. Chef requires meter salt, and we're probably going to need it again at some point. It's only worth 1 spot, and you can pay for it in actual cash, which is really weird. I accept that, because this is a weird world. Okay, hang on. Are we doing this? Okay, cool, we can do this. I'm always wondering why the heavily armed warship gets the one getting attacked by people and basically rowboats. It's a kind of self-defeating from my point of view. Let's see what we got. 1 fuel. Coke. It's a different type of... Well, I should go into that sometime, what exactly that actually is. Yeah, enemies that are this close at this point just are not. I mean, I like the fact that we just have no idea what this used to be, but it was something before it sank. We'd avoid looking at the sister's place just because of bad memories. I know there are cannibals, but we've gone on about this is like Kennedy's universe, and he has a strange obsession with cannibalism. I mean, when he did the Stellaris thing, is it in there too? Do we cannibalize our crew? Not sure I'll ever find out. So I have Stellaris, but I've never actually booted it up. But just the sheer amount of time I would have to dedicate to learn that game, since I'm obsessive about strategy, it would take me out for years. Got to know your weaknesses. Nope, you're hurt. That's right. But what we're going to do is we're going to take a good night's sleep. All right, nothing to hide. Guess what? I have nothing to hide at all. I now have a suspicion of 0. Messed up the place, too. Alright, let's get this done. Ooh, terror is 50. You have 1 menaces, nightmare strength. Terror quality is 50, fearful. Collect messages. Alright. Someone wants to sign on. Blind bruiser. Okay, free day. Alright, so... Nope. First thing we do is actually lodgings. Let's, rest. Get that 100, get rid of that, thank gods. 15 terror, 2 menaces, restful night. Gods. Read the papers, grab another terror, 34, which is good. Okay, so hold. Right then. First things first. Let's find out if it's real. Quick 250, not bad. Reports. How many of these do we have? 2. We're going to use this as bait. Reports. Let's get the cash off and get how much fuel? 30 and 1. The Brimstone Convention. They trouble me, Captain. That's all they say. 40 and 1 plus 1 favor because it's a new spot. Vanderblight. 10 and 1. I refuse to ask him any questions. I don't want to give him the satisfaction. God, yes. That could be annoying. Unsubstantiated hearsay, 10 echoes and a fuel. 30 echoes and a fuel. 5 echoes. I suppose you intend to tell me that everything is quiet there. Ooh, visit from Mr. Sachs. We'll do that in a moment. Gained 10 echoes, 1 favor, and 1 fuel. Surveyed avid response. We'll get that in a moment. Yes, the mighty philosophers do tell. Never understood why they're worth so much. The university must be a hotbed. Port Cornelian. Is it Frostfound? Is it as beautiful as they say? I doubt it. Poets are notorious liars, but liars make bad poets. A paradox, isn't it? Never mind your report. Okay, +1 to the admiral to 38, 30 and 1, which is good. Codex, Exile for giving answers, so well, that's Wither for you. 20 and 1. Fathom King's Hold. Yeah, our fuel's getting really good. 16 fuel. Yeah, we don't have to buy much. And that's that. Alright, the Liming Scholar. I'm not selling you those. Disease Story, definitely not. Lamentable Relic. Ambiguous Ulas. Left it untouched. What's this? 100 log. Yeah, okay, let's see what he does these for. 20. It's not bad. I mean, the relic was for 5 when we used it, if I recall properly, or maybe 10. So yeah, we'll, actually, what we should do, we'll be back. We should check the Rose Market. Moves in the Great Game. Watchful Curio. Ooh, Watchful Curios. We can get those from the, for trophies. That's looking good. We can do that. Like I said, we're keeping the Moves in the Great Game for a bit of, for break, but Mr. Sachs is Santa Claus. Of course he is. Midnight, a presence dominates our lodgings. Its fur-trimmed robe is the red of blood on snow. Over your chair hangs a familiar brown sack bulging with off. I was right. Londoners give generously the crimson beast of winter. Anything to be rid of it. Love my Lovecraftian. This is like the second time, third, fourth time Santa's been Eldritch Abomination. You should definitely see the film Rare Offerings, by the way. Going completely blind. The figure stares into the fireplace, smelling of soft musk and harsh ammonia. I require a sturdy vessel and a captain. Yours comes recommended. You will suffice. Mr. Sachs takes my service. An ancient contract, words not to be spoken lightly. You may wish to wait until you've explored the main trading ports around London before doing this. We'll do this later. But yeah, what I'm going to do is probably 2 of these. Keep 1 back just in case. Alright. Outlandish artifacts. Do we need to sell any of these? We got 5. You know, I'll just sell 1, get a good 100. Yeah, we're getting a lot of cash for just not even cargo at this point. But we have the flukes. Searing Enigma stays there. Intriguing snippets. Let's give him 3 of these. Ooh. 50 echoes. That's good. Bring it down to 5. We'll do the fluke cores. I'm not sure how much they are. This should be interesting. They are big. The prisoned light scratches the surface of the core. Ah, yes, the alarming scholar breathes. Oh, yes, she, he, they seems to have forgotten you. This is an old game. So many saviors. Come here, my love, come here. The irigo glow at the core brightens. Color leaks from the room to be replaced by 1 shade only. You wake slowly in your cabin. The swinging lights seem to dull after the irigo glow. Your eyes itch oddly. What happened exactly? The scholar will never know. You know, will never speak of it. Lost 1, gained 50 echoes, gained 6 terror. Something's changed. 14 fragments. You know what? Let's do it again. Boom. That is a lot of cash. Like I said, we haven't even purchased anything at 8, 16 fuel, 5. We have to get to a spot where we can discharge our Shintalak, as it were. I can't believe they make tea out of it. So yeah. The Wolfstack Exchange, Stygian Ivory, and the Shintalak will not be selling. But the Frickin' and Prince's Honey, we will need 1 more of these again. Parabola Linen we'll need as well. Okay, that's not a problem. Put those in the hold. We're going to need that to get for the Magician's Contact. We still have the secrets, I believe. 10 of those. But one thing I noted, by the way, we don't actually have a lantern. We'd just be using the basic one. And you can get the Withering Optical, which doesn't give any bales loss. And it's just 100. So yeah, we are going to do that. We're going to pop over here and we're going to place it in the bridge. It gives us 1 mirror for 100 bucks. It's not bad. I'm not going to worry about it. But yeah, our next stop is definitely going to be the Fathom King's Hold, where we can lose some of the Shintalak in exchange for pearls. I'm not sure what a pearl takes up cargo-wise, we'll find out. We get the and then we get the Stygian ivory over to the individual who loves chess. I'm going to call him the individual at this point. Anyways, oh, we also have the recent news. Oh, yeah, we just got that. Never mind. It's a snippet. That's what throws me off. It uses the same icon as the snippet. Oh, brother. You speak to Chansey. 44% chance. Sorbet and arm wrestling. To buy one dark strip. It's going to cost us basically about 70 to do this. We're going to wait till you get to the colonies. Yeah, it's like we weren't even trying and we doubled our money. We will do Mr. Sachs at some point. But again, I want to wait on that. Not even going to answer at this point. If we lose the plot line, we lose the plot line. This isn't the only time we'll be doing this. If we do it again, it will be with the Submariner DLC. But yeah. So I'm not sure what else we're going to need. Probably some supplies. Not a huge amount. I'm thinking what we'll do, because we'll head to the Fathom Kings, then we'll grab 10 coffee for the con, double back. So, double back, do our thing with a couple other ports there, grab some supplies, possibly a strange catch from the nuns, and then head back to, oh, we did notice over at the whatever it's called, the pirate place, that they do have a thing for pearls. Let's see if they have this set up there. So, yeah. I mean, with our peeps, theirs. Okay. We need to find the name's prison, enter in the house, repower, bring truth to burning name. Basically, to hit every port at this point, which is part of our plan, anyways. Then, I'm gonna speak to you. I can't speak to them. We can speak to this. You see the indentation of its porthole in the room its captain. See pressing his face against the window. Is it bored? It flails and squirms as you tickle it. High-pitched warbles, almost certainly giggling. When you stop to check that you're actually hurting it, it wraps its tendrils around your finger and pulls your hand back. Okay, it's a cat. You can deal with that. Okay, carouse. Hire more crew. We are down one. Let's see if we got a new crew. Probably just a dude. We'll just get a dude. One person for 5. And we'll probably get another one at the fungus place. And yeah, dry dock. We do need to dry dock, which reminds me, how many secrets do we have? We'll need them all, so we'll just stop doing that. Because I'm not going to upgrade anything. He wants 10. I don't think we're quite ready for you, dude. We will get to it, however. You still need that strange catch. We need a lot of strange catches. I'm going to sneeze. Yeah, the whole pages 3... Pages might be important later, but she's our combat medic. Hearts -1. Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff to do. We have to get the clayman for him. Alright, so I think we're done here at the moment, because all we're going to do is dropping off cargo at this point. The only thing we might want to consider is getting a couple more supplies, just to tide us over. Oh, we're maxed out with cargo. That's a lot of cargo. So yeah, we definitely need stuff to do. Alright, so we are definitely launching. Next stop is definitely going to be, well, eventually it's going to be the Fathom King to sell off our Shintlak. We still got 3 more of these shipments from the chest-loving Eldritch Abomination, so it's at least profit. Plus we can definitely get some of that. We're going to hold on to the recent news. I think at the end of this cycle I'm hoping for a surface run, and then we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, might as well just turn this off at the moment. Something under the water there. Let's not play with it. Looks like I don't have a chance here. Fine. Oof. Son of a bitch. Cute, cute. Oh, I forgot to do the repairs on the ship. Alright, never mind. You know what? I'm going to take this as a sign. I'm just going to take this as a sign. Let's get back to the ship. In that case, what we're going to do is we are definitely... I did forget to repair my ship, and then fate decides to take advantage of it, because I'm already at 110. So what we're going to do is we're going To drop off recent news for a Z story. Okay, you're going to dream of a vast eye. It knows you cannot evade its gaze. Again and again, you are alone in the wax sea. It's your nightmare will come from time to time, inspiring terror. Gain restfulness, your lodging to help you resist it. Oh, great. Another problem. It's nice when fate reminds you of these small things. You get too ambitious for yourself. But, what we'll do... There we go. 1Z story, 4-1 news, lost 5 terror. Let's launch. We'll do it again when we get to London. I'm not going to do this 5 times, mind you. I could if I was obsessive, but I'm fairly certain I'll be able to get some more. But yeah, I kind of got pwned by a level 1 crab, I feel. I feel like fate had slapped me on the wrist and told me to pay more attention. Oh well. Anyways, let's put her in for dry dock. Yes, I started talking about her. Practical cliche about that. Alright, collect messages. Ooh, Scholar wants to talk to us? Alright, fine. You've been so very helpful, I wanted to give you this, that I bottled it myself. So it's a mushroom wine, but I don't really want to take it out. I'm not going to do anything with it at the moment. So all we are going to do, silly me, dry dock. Wait for the good stuff. And excellent. And lodgings. Morning papers. All right. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is, I'm seeing the time here, we're definitely over an hour. So yeah, we're going to call it here. So this is your captain, Fantastic Worlds. The hell? The moment she's lecturing an apologetic sailor on personal hygiene, the next she's stretched full out on the deck. By the time you reach her, she's regained consciousness. I want you to keep things from me. You are ill. I want you off the ship. She's a danger when she dies. What kind of doctor is she to expose patients and companions to that risk? Demand an answer. Is she ill? Not you want to trust. It's called amnesiance. It's the elder continent. There is a flame that burns souls. My soul caught a light and only smolders. Souls burn long and slow, but they are before long they are consumed. It will sizzle my brain and bake my heart. No, it's not dangerous to anyone else until I die. You should give my body to the Z when it happens. There's a little danger. I apologize deeply. I should have told you. Sorry, I sped that up when I read that. Sorry, the shock just kind of disabled my usual thing. I have been selfish, but you might have refused my services, and I hope still there are things out in the Z that will save me. You've seen her collapse. What do you need? If I swear to you that no matter what happens next, I will keep no other secrets from you. She pauses to think. No secrets of my own. I am a doctor yet. Do no harm. You have my deepest thanks. You, my very deepest. May we adjourn to your cabinet to discuss the matter in private. I have an idea, but I need flesh from chillier kingdoms, soulless fruit from the melting isles where the mangrove college lies. And yes, more meter salt. I regret that it's not cheap. Soulless fruit, meter salt, strange catch, and dust. Oh, God, we had to go back to the mushroom place. Well, I changed. Okay, well, we've got plans now. So, this is your captain. Fantastic Worlds, having had this particular plot point dropped on me. Saying farewell from the HMS Fantastic Voyages 2. Hope you enjoyed our tour here. I hope we see you next time. In any case, farewell from the Sunless Sea of Lovecraft Country. Now I gotta do some serious thinking. Catch you later. I'd like to thank my Acolyte level supporters, whose contributions help this channel grow and hastens the inevitable digital apocalypse and rise of the Dark Lords of Content and Data.